The most elastic element in the world is time. It increases when we are waiting and decreases when we are enjoying. You won't even realize that you've spent hours partying with your friends in a club, and you'll surely realize that you've just spent a minute in a theory monotonous lecture of direct taxation, auditing, or law. This is the elastic element of time, and it becomes very important for all of us to understand that we should manage our time very effectively and utilize our time very effectively. We should start focusing on the things which are good in our life, and we should start utilizing and spending our time on those things which are definitely going to add value in our lives. So in this video, I'm going to share my time management technique, since a lot of you have been asking me that how do I manage my social media, how do I manage my corporate life, and how do I manage my academics while I'm giving the examinations as well. So first things first, let me tell you that if a person wants to do a particular thing, he or she will definitely take out time and do that particular thing if he wants to do that. So let me put it in a simple manner. He'll sacrifice on his sleep, or he'll compromise going out with his friends, or he'll just compromise or sacrifice some or the other thing in order to do that particular thing. So therefore it becomes very important for all of you to understand that what is a thing, or what exactly is a particular passion which you're looking for and which you want to pursue for the entire lifetime. For instance, I had my ACC exams in the month of June and in the month of September 2021. So 1 week prior to my ACC exams, I ensured that I'll take leave from my office, and I'll take leave from the content creation space as well. That is, I'll stop uploading videos on YouTube as well as Instagram just for a period of 1 week. And once my ACC exams are over, I know that my priority would be to focus more on work in the corporate life and even on content creation. This is the simplest way to manage your time and in order to achieve whatever you want to do. So first things, you have to prioritize your list. You have to list down what exactly is the priority. So for instance, if I have my CFA exams in a span of 15-20 days, I know that I have to focus more on studying, and I'll just record this video and upload it, and then I'll sit back and concentrate on my academics once again. If I have a project in the corporate life which has an urgent deadline, I know that I have to shift all my resources to achieve the deadline, to give the deliverable, to give the output on time. Otherwise, it won't look good on my part. So understand this thing first, that you have to set your priorities and target on achieving them one by one. You cannot achieve each and every priority at the same time. So for example, if you have 3 priorities in your life, the first is corporate life, that is your work, second is your content creation, and third is the academics. You need to understand that what exactly is the priority on different point of time. So in the month of June, my priority was academics, and therefore I took a leave from my corporate life, and I also took a leave from this content creation space. So my priority was focused to achieve and clear that ACCA exam, and that's how I was able to clear and ace my ACCA exams as well. Of course, it was not possible for me to achieve all the 3 at the same time. If I would have created content, or if I would have worked in my office during my ACCA exams, it wouldn't have been possible for me to clear those exams as well. So you have to realize that you need to identify the priorities, prioritize them one below the other, and achieve them one by one, and not all the 3 or 4 at the same time. That's very important. Secondly, for people who ask me that how do I manage all these things at the same time? So academics part, you're clear. 1 week before the examination, I take a leave, and then I focus on my work. Now regarding the work life and the content creation space, it goes very easy. So for example, if my job is from 9 to 7 or 8 in the evening, I get free time after coming back from my office, or even on weekends. So usually I do not prefer to create any kind of content on weekdays, that is from Monday to Friday. That goes into my work life itself. On weekends, I concentrate and I ensure that I create some type of content which will be value additive to my entire audience. So as of now, staying in Mumbai, my routine has been that from Monday to Friday, I focus on my work in Aditya Birla Group from 9 to 7, 9 to 8 in the office. And I ensure that I am able to deliver the output in my work life as well. And I ensure that my manager's expectations are fulfilled. This is also very important for all of you who are going to the corporate. You have to ensure that every month you at least talk to your manager and seek feedback, so that you understand where exactly you are lacking and where you should improve. The areas of development which your manager is going to tell you, these are going to be very important, and they can change your life completely. This has happened with me, and during my first stint in Aditya Birla Group, I still remember that I had asked my manager that what exactly is the area of development for me. And basis that weakness which he had mentioned, I guess I was able to cope up with that weakness, and it is definitely helping me in order to analyze any root cause of any problem in my corporate life as of now. Try to seek regular feedback from your managers, even if there is an annual appraisal, or even if there is an annual evaluation in your company. I'll highly recommend all of you to have that informal talk with your manager at least once in a month, so you understand that whether you are able to fulfill his expectations or not. So coming back to the main topic, so Monday to Friday I focus on my work. I ensure that my deliverables are given, and on weekends, that is Saturday and Sunday, I ensure that I read some or the other thing, I listen to some good podcast, and then I create some amount of content which would be helpful to all of you who are watching this video. Again, at the same time, I'd like to state that there's so much of free content which is available on YouTube, on any other social media platform which you can consume. Even on LinkedIn, there are so many courses which are available, or Coursera, Udemy. There are various websites where you can just go and have that particular attitude of learning. Log into these websites and do some of the other courses which would be very value additive in your life. So on YouTube, there are so many podcasts, there are so many good insightful videos where you can just understand about the business model of a company, about any particular celebrity, his own life, his inspiring story, or about any particular insightful conversation which you can listen to by listening to any of the podcast. In fact, I read this and this is very interesting, that a conversation with a wise man is more beneficial than just reading an entire book. You won't even realize that you have spoken with a wise man, and those insights which he or she is going to give you, they are going to be more valuable and they are going to be more insightful as compared to the insights which we gain from the theoretical reading of a particular book. So try to network and try to talk to smart people and try to ensure that you are able to learn some or the other thing from them. But at the same time, remember this thing, that just interacting with successful people will not make you successful. In fact, imbibing some or the other qualities from the fruitful conversation which you are having with these successful people might make you successful. So you have to ensure that even if you're interacting with a very successful person, it's not that you become happy and you just forget all the insights or all the conversation which you had with that successful person. You have to ensure that you change your life and you add some or the other quality in your life which is definitely going to help you in order to become a better human being each and every day. So that's very important. And when you're at work, you can ensure that you find some time in the evening after coming back from office or on weekends to pursue some other thing, or to pursue or build something great. You know, some people are busy partying or chilling on weekends, whereas some people are busy building something great on weekends. You have to be the second part who's trying to build something great and trying to change the entire ecosystem. So that is going to be the time when people are going to recognize you and value you. Where instead of just partying with your friends on all the times or on all the weekends, you have to take out some weekends off and you have to start building something great or thinking about something great where you can also change the entire ecosystem. You can start by identifying some problem which is there around your society, or you can just start by eliminating that problem and giving a small solution. You never know that this small solution can create wonders in your life. And also coming to the main aspect of how do I handle YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram and Twitter as well. So let me tell you that LinkedIn does not take a lot of time. It's just that whatever comes to my mind, I tweet it on my Twitter handle. I just convert it into a box or a frame and then post it on LinkedIn every Friday. So that just takes 5 minutes maximum. On Instagram Reels as well, it hardly takes me 2 minutes or 3 minutes to create a 30 seconds reel. So that also does not take a lot of time. YouTube videos, it takes me around 1 hour to edit and record a particular 7-8 minute video which is going to be uploaded. So it's like all in all, this can happen on weekends, and trust me, my entire Saturdays and Sundays go into content creation so that I can come up with good content each and every time on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn or Twitter. So this is the secret to being consistent on all social medias across different platforms. If you also want to start this, consistency is the key. You know what, not only in this field, but consistency is the key wherever you go in your life. You have to ensure that you are consistent enough in order to give something better to the society, be it your content creation, be it contributing towards your project in your work life, or be it pursuing your hobby or passion. Once you become consistent, it becomes your hobby, and once it becomes your hobby, it becomes your passion. And once your work becomes your passion, that is a thing which is definitely recommended, and that is a time when you won't even realize that you've spent hours on working, but at the same time it's your hobby, so you won't classify that as work. So I hope this video was useful for all of you. If you do like this video, share it with all your friends and subscribe to my channel so that I can create more videos for all of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video.